to the rings, Mayweather is definitely one of the biggest names in boxing. However, interestingly, his car collection is just as impressive. In fact, the ex-boxer owns over 100 cars that are worth over $40 million. But today in this episode of Driven by Power, we're going to look at some of his most impressive cars, starting with his Bentley Mulsanne. Despite Floyd's love for sports cars, he went for elegance when he chose this car. This Bentley Mulsanne cost the star a whopping $310,000, making it one of the most expensive cars in his garage. It features an opulent and spacious interior with high-quality design. The Bentley Mulsanne offers a beautifully linear yet punchy response with its 6.75-liter V8 engine that produces 505 horsepower. It can accelerate to 60 miles within 5.1 seconds and has a top speed of 184 miles per hour. This car is surely a good fit for Mayweather's swift hands. Up next is his Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. It seems Mayweather is secretly a lover of the Mercedes brand, as he has several other cars from the brand ranging from Maybach S600, G-Wagons, SLS AMG, and several others. These are just some outstanding cars in his over 100 car collection. However, this one is special, as it is close to a track car which was street legal in the United States and was launched with only 150 units made. Out of these are 25 limited edition models, and Floyd has one sitting in his garage. Although it cost him over $450,000, it was definitely worth it. This Grand Tourer boasts a 5.4-liter supercharged V8 engine and a 5-speed automatic transmission. Easy to see why it appears in every ultra-extravagant collection, reaching a top speed of 200 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 3.6 seconds. Pulling up next is his Lamborghini Murcielago. Floyd definitely went all out for this one. The Lamborghini Murcielago was produced by the Italian automaker from 2001 to 2010, and they made just 4,000 of them. Now, while Murcielago is the Spanish word for bat, Lamborghini named this model after the star of the bullfighting world. The fighting bull, Murcielago, survived 24 sword strokes in an 1879 fight. Perhaps this explains the staggering $510,000 price tag on the car. This car has a distinctive design with scissor doors, while featuring high-quality materials including leather and carbon fiber. It's an all-wheel drive sports car that features a 6.5-liter V12 with 670 horsepower engine and a 6-speed E-gear semi-automatic transmission. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds and can reach a top speed of 211 miles per hour. Up next is the kingly designed Rolls-Royce Phantom. This car definitely matches Floyd's finesse in the ring as one of the biggest pound-for-pound boxers. While this might be one of his least expensive luxury cars from his collection, it's one he was very happy getting. His black Rolls-Royce Phantom featured in his Instagram reel on Black Friday night. This is only one of 6 Phantoms he owns. However, he has long gifted some to the partners he dated. The car cost the ex-boxer $465,000, but what he got was the Rolls-Royce armored with a VR7 level ballistic rating apart from other customizations, which took the car to over $600,000. This car can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour within 5.1 seconds and can produce a top speed of 155 miles per hour. Moving on to his big guns, we have his Aston Martin 177. Floyd's peculiar tiger pet showed us that he was certainly one to go for the really exotic things, and this car choice just goes to prove it. There are only 77 models of the Aston Martin 177, with one sitting in his garage. This is one of the most exclusive Aston Martin cars ever made, which is why the ex-boxer shelled out over $1.8 million to get one. The 177 comes with a 7.3-liter V12 engine that produces 750 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. According to Aston Martin, the 177 can get up to 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 3.7 seconds and reach a top speed of more than 220 miles per hour. However, this might not be as complicated as his Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta. Owning this car was quite the ordeal, as anybody that wanted the Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta had to at least have the Ferrari LaFerrari. For the money man, getting one was no problem. In fact, he got two. One which was in Ferrari's trademark Rosso red color and the other in white. This car comes powered by a 6.3-liter V12 engine and an electric motor putting out a combined 949 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque. The LaFerrari Aperta can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds and hit a top speed of over 217 miles per hour. The entry-level models started at $2 million, and the most expensive one was auctioned off for a record 8.3 million euros, or approximately $8,904,240. Floyd got his for $2.2 million. Next in line is his Bugatti Huayra. You could say this was more of an impulsive buy, like his quick reflex on the ring. Kim Kardashian was the first person to own this ultra-rare car in the United States, but it's now one of many rides in Mayweather's garage. Priced at $2.6 million, the Bugatti Huayra is one of the most expensive cars in the world, but for Mayweather's garage, it is just one of many. It is powered by a Mercedes-AMG-sourced 6.0-liter twin-turbocharged V12 that makes 720 horsepower and 778 pound-feet of torque. Mayweather's Huayra can do 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds and hit a top speed of 238 miles per hour. Pulling up next is his Bugatti Chiron. In a bid to own the perfect garage, you have to make some sacrifices even if your name is Floyd Money Mayweather. That's exactly what happened. In order to acquire this beauty, he had to sell one of his 4 Bugatti Veyron 16.4s. But there's more to this car, as when Bugatti was about to enter the Chiron into production, it contacted the Veyron owners, with Mayweather being one of 200 who agreed to buy it. Thus, the car was sold out even before it had hit production. The Chiron was the replacement for the Bugatti Veyron and is one of the most expensive cars in Floyd Mayweather's garage. It comes with a quad-turbo 8.0-liter W16 engine that makes 1,500 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. The Chiron is capable of a 0 to 62 mile per hour sprint in 2.3 seconds and can hit a top speed of over 267 miles per hour. Up next is his luxurious Bugatti Grand Sport Vitesse. When it comes to Bugatti, it is very hard to look the other way when you're Floyd Mayweather. It is definitely one of his top brands, and when the automaker decided to do a roadster version of the Veyron 16.4 Supersport, Mayweather bought 2 of these for a total sum of $6.5 million. Thus, the base price of one Bugatti Grand Sport Vitesse is around $3.5 million. And the meaning about the car says it all, as Vitesse means speed in French. Bugatti gave the car this name because it was the fastest roadster in the world. It came with the same engine as the Veyron 16.4 Supersport, but added approximately 200 more horsepower, resulting in a record-breaking top speed of over 254 miles per hour. Meanwhile, it can only reach 233 miles per hour when the top is open. However, Mayweather's most expensive car is his Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. This car cost a staggering $4.8 million, and only 4 of them have been made. In the United States, only 2 models were sold, of which Mayweather owns 1. It is powered by a 4.8-liter twin-supercharged V8 that makes 1,018 horsepower and 797 pound-feet of torque. With a drag coefficient of 0.32, the CCXR Trevita is more focused on hitting a higher top speed than a quicker 0 to 62 mile per hour sprint. Thus, it can go up to 254 miles per hour and do 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds. If you like this video, then hit the subscribe button so you know when we post more videos like this. See you in the next one.